Okay, so do I have donut on my face? Today we are working on the roof rack. We haven't really talked a lot about the roof rack, but here's the deal. The ones that are made for TJs, we don't really like the look of it, like the Smitty Build ones or the ones you can buy off the shelf. Yeah, the ones that you can buy like off the shelf, they're one, super expensive, not within our budget, and two, they look really bulky and we don't really like the look of it. So the idea is to use this track and put it on top of our hardtop and then maybe reinforce it from underneath with maybe some brackets and some bolts. We really haven't got there yet, but that is kind of the plan, and this is the first one we're looking at. Matt has kindly offered us to take a look around his place to see if there's any roof rack that we like. So we're gonna go look around, see if we can find one that fits the Jeep and the one that the same size that we want. And then later on today we might have, if we find one that we like, then we might have to go into town and get some supplies to put the roof rack on. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's go.
It's 3 feet. It's a little shorter. We'll see.
And I have to mention, what a beautiful day it is today. It's not sunny, but it's warm and it's a really nice day.
Yeah. It's 40 inches. It's way wider than the other one, so it should work. But we might have to cut it somewhere.
Cut it?
Yeah, it's too long.
So what Aldo's trying to do is we're trying to get something that comes maybe right above this roll bar, so somewhere, somewhere like right there. You can see that much, but something right that may land right about this roll bar would be perfect, so that we can put something through it and reinforce it to the roll bar so it's nice and strong.
So that's all that. That's not too bad.
That was easy.
Do with that though.
Did you see this armor?
Yeah, I did. I helped him unload it.
We try it?
Well, you don't have to cut it much.
Yeah, it's exactly where I want it actually. So that, because the ends are the strongest, where it curves,
But when you shorten it, it'll be stronger
it'll
too.
be stronger, yeah.
It's come so far.
Fancy.
You think this will be strong enough?
Oh yeah.
Keep this as the pattern. If you saw it off here,
Yeah, use the same
put the
thing.
drill 3 holes back in it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's
Oh my
weight,
god.
so that's not hard to do.
Okay, so a quick stop into town. We may have to drill some holes and cut the roof rack a little bit. We need to go into town, get some supplies, and then we'll install the roof rack.
6.
Even. I got a new axe in the mix. Okay, these are all our supplies. Got some stuff in that bucket also. Aldo is trying to take the hardtop off so that we can put it down, and then it's easier for us to work and drill holes and do whatever we need that way. So that's what he's working on right now. How's it going?
Good, I think.
good?
They've replaced the factory torque screws to just regular bolts. And instead of using like a square washer underneath, you've just used regular hex washers. So it's hard for me to get underneath this and hold it while I try to unscrew it. So nothing is easy. Oh wow.
Real good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the hardtop itself, so from the factory, it comes with a square nut like this. So it locks itself when we try to turn the top. But what they've done is they've replaced these ones. I mean, there are like maybe 2 of these, but all the other bolts have a circular or hexagonal nut on them, and basically they don't lock. The placement of them is it's so hard to get to them. It's just a tight spot to get into. So we got a few of them out, but I think a couple of them we'll have to cut out. Lucky for us, when we went into town today, we got some extra bolts. So yep, Aldo's doing that right now. I'm scared. What if I drop it?
Go on. Oh, keep going.
Okay, that's enough. Let's stop it here. Don't move too much.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, we did it! We did it! We did it! This is the first time we've taken the hardtop off, huh?
Yep.
She looks good. Except for this. Never noticed that. The ingredients you are going to need for this recipe are we actually bought like more than 10 of these 1-inch bolts. We bought some nuts, they're lock nuts, and then we bought some washers. We also bought some rubber washers. Are they plastic? I don't know. And then we also got like a metal drill bit because we weren't sure if we had one of those. And we also bought 2 of these metal, what's this called? Like it's a piece of metal. Long metal band thing. We kind of placed the rack where we want it, and then there's a hole here in the center of the rack. So we're considering that hole as the center, and we took the length that we want and divided it by 2, and we got 23. So we're taking 23 from the center. We marked it. We're going to do 23 from the center, mark it over there, and then we're going to cut these ends off.
This one.
This side, and then the same on that side. We are not entirely sure if this rack is going to hold our rooftop tent, but I mean, it's trial and error. So worst case scenario, we break this hardtop best case scenario, this works out. The middle ground will be that it doesn't work out, and we're just left with 5 holes that we can patch up. So it's all win-win. Win-win-win.
Win-win-win-win.
Win-win-win-win-win.
Find something, even a nail and a hammer is fine.
It's aluminum. We thought it was metal, remember? I thought it was really bad. It'd be worse, but it's gonna be because it's just aluminum.
Aluminium. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, done. Piece done.
One side down. One more row. Now we're on to drilling the metal plate we bought. We kind of just used those holes as reference and then drilled into this one. So our last step is to drill holes in the body of the Jeep. But before that we have to get this piece in. The sun is starting to set, so hopefully we can get this done soon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want me to hold it? I'm gonna hold this side so it doesn't move, okay?
Yeah. This one, right?
Okay, the final stretch, all the hardware is going in. Just have those. I think we ended up using the 1.5 inch bolts instead of the 1 inch bolts.
Yep.
Because there was a lot of space.
We're using this O-ring underneath this
That's the.
and the washer from inside the hardtop. So this will go underneath.
Okay. And then this metal piece is also going to go underneath. Don't break it.
You ready?
Yes. So we burnt out our daylight. But we're so close. We just have to add that metal strip now and then just put all the bolts in, right?
Yeah.
We have a handy dandy little lamp. And we should be done soon. Want me to come hold it?
No, it's okay. I got it.
Do you want the wrench?
Yeah, in a moment.
Oh, in a moment. So the installation itself was actually pretty straightforward. Like you saw, we got that roof rack off of an old vehicle and then we just cut it up to size. So it goes a roof rack, then an O-ring, and then the hardtop, and then it goes a little rubber washer, and then a metal plate, and then it is a nut. So that's kind of the layering of how it sits. But yeah, so we just put all of that together. The cutting and the measuring took a little bit of time because we want to make sure we got it right. But once we had all of that in place, we just kind of bolted it in, and it was good to go. It took us some time to take the roof, the hardtop off also. But yes, that was the installation. Now initially we thought we maybe want to do like a bracket that sits on the roll bar, so the weight of the rack is actually on the roll bar instead of on the hardtop. But that would take a little bit of a fabrication, and we weren't really patient to do that. So we thought we will test this out. For now, we feel like that 1/2-inch metal piece that we put in should hold the weight of the roof rack more evenly. Well, we'll test it out and we'll see how it works. But for now, I feel like to put our rooftop tent on there, this will do. Hopefully it fits, but it should do. Unfortunately, we can't do it today because we have to do some cabin chores. But yeah, we'll maybe do that next week. We're gonna go now and get some firewood. So let's see that. Let's go.